EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Denver Broncos and the Dallas Cowboys. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from Arlington. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. He'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll throw out of the gun. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point. Does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on the punt for Denver. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. First carry now for Jaden Blue. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Quick throw, going to be caught by Pickens. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
That's a gain of 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 3rd and short, they go with Blue. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down the backfield on 3rd and short.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Back to throw here to begin the drop. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official, who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down.
Timing and anticipation, those are the critical elements anytime you're throwing a ball outside of the numbers. If the quarterback waits too long, Mike, that receiver just gets closer and closer to the sideline and just makes what should have been a much easier throw and catch an incomplete pass.
6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. He'll drop to throw. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. First down.
Broncos, first down. A gain of 4 yards. And the Broncos first down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, but it's probably a touchdown.
Back to the air one more time. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, Broncos. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead.
Set to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
He'll get this out to the left flat.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He's going to pick up the first down and more. And he will score. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Man in motion is Smith. Now gathers a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. That's going to be caught. And it works to perfection. A double pass leading to a run into the end zone for a touchdown. Extra point attempt to come here.
The kicker on for the extra point.
It's up and good. Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. They'll return this from the 11. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
A run once more with Blue. To the 45. Still going. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Now Aubrey for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want his defender return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught by Harvey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. They're going to work this down inside the 45. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
First down, Broncos.
They bring the tight end in motion. Throwing now on 1st and 10. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he's going backwards here. They're going to take him down, back at the 5.
Back at his own 5-yard line.
Again, it's Blue. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6.
They'll look to throw. That one on target to Moore. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. All even on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Blue. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He was brought down at the 26. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. They'll get 19 out of that play. That's good for a Dallas first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
7-yard line.
Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my shut it down. Whatever I got your money up. Only what I got, put money down. I'm betting
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Out of the gun, a give to Blue. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Gonna lose a yard.
It's a loss of a yard.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
That is caught outright on the RPO. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, that ball was thrown. Me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Donovan is a ruckus. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll this over the middle to Smith. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Back to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Cowboy 80. Check. Hurt. Check out.
Moving outside the pocket, and that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Throwing now from the gun. He's got his man, completes a Pearsall. And he's going to have the Broncos first down. Gain of 13 as they convert by a good 3 yards on that 4th and long.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go, set.
They'll look to throw again. That is caught. And he will score again. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, Denver. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown of this one. His numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Short kick taken at the 17. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
And this drive is over before it can start. It's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He'll let this go for Pickens. And he is going to have a Cowboys first down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long.
Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. Into the hands of Pickens once again. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, Cowboys.
Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
19 Lions.
He'll drop to throw. Brought in, right side, by Pickett.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop.
And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. His second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Aubrey is good. Cowboys will even the score. It's now 21-all. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the 3. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll air it out down the middle. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
He throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks.
Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
For the Cowboys field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
21.
Points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Check, bobcat, check, bobcat. Check. Cougar Knights, go street. 19 tight, 19 tight. Come,
On the handoff, Blue. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Omar Spates on the stop. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9. From the gun, they'll go with Blue. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and It ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
At the 20-yard line.
Right-handed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to hit another good one. This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line.
As they're on the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Half the 60. 60 license. 60 license. Huh.
They run straight ahead with Blue. He gets free. Inside the 20. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jaden Blue. Touchdown Cowboys. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. We'll be backed up now to start this drive. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open.
Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. The Marvion Overshow. He's in there for the sack. It's his 3rd of the year.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
That's complete to Pearsall. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Flush to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Denver first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions. And they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
That's number 40 on the season for him.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
This is Blue. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. And after that short run, it puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
19 Tiger.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
I think if you're willing to throw it there, it tells us everything we need to know about the decision coming up here on 4th down. He didn't have anything available, threw it away, and I think in this part of the field, you got to really think hard about going for it.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught by Harvey. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Broncos. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
20-yard line.
comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And is caught downfield by Pickens. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this just shows how special he can be.
2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19.
They'll run with Blue. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd down and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down.
60 license. 60 license. Mustang 19. Street.
They'll look to throw. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. There's a give up in the middle for Sampson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
They'll stay on the ground with Sampson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down. I do believe he's going to get it by about a yard on 3rd and 3.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game you just can't miss. It's a close game. 4th quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And the Cowboys are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He is down at the 6.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
18 Cardinal. Viking 18. Check. Kill.
Exiting the pocket right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike. This pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game. And they're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw yet again. Now screen set up for Blue. And he's got another one. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First and 10. They'll set up to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Savon Revel. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
70 Lions.
Once again, it's Sampson. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Ready, break. 6. Ready, go. 72, check, Bobcat, check.
Again, here comes Blue. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. 3rd and goal coming up.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
Cougar 19. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And now it's 4th and goal. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And walk him down up beyond the 30. To the air now on 1st and 10. Catch made there. That's Smith. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
First and 10.
They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. And he's going to be taken down, but he has the first down. Good execution of the double pass. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Cowboys force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
A run with Blue. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Here comes second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 33-yard line.
On the ground, it's Blue. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
I hit that a little too well. Lands a couple of yards in the end zone for a touchdown. Here's first down. Back to throw. Again, working deep downfield. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's no secret what's happening here, Mike. They need points, and they need points quick. The best way to get them is through the deep ball. But obviously, the defense is prepared for it. So, again, they're going to continue to play deep, force you to throw the ball underneath, and make you go the long way. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up 4th down.
So we see this more and more often in today's NFL, Mike, where on 3rd down, the ball is actually thrown short of the chains, and there's really 2 reasons. 1, teams are a lot more willing to use 4th down, and 2, they have a lot of confidence in these receivers and tight ends and backs to run after the catch.
That's taken in, and they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. Now whistles and timeout. Go figure. Not sure the point of this. You can stop it. 4 seconds left in the game. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point.